Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Pokémon Violet. In the last episode we took down what Carmen now calls the Lousy Three, completely shattering their boosted egos, made manifest in their titanic size that they grew to as the heroes of Kitakami. And once we defeated each and every one of them with Carmen's help, we recovered Ogrepon's long-lost stolen mask, the Hearthflame, Wellspring, and Cornerstone ones, returning it to its former self. And thankfully, with Kieran's help, we also cleared Ogrepon's name, showing the people of Kitakami that Ogrepon was truly not a villain, and the story they knew was completely flipped, with them now seeing the Loyal Three as the thieves that they are. And in my belief, their new name should be the Phony Three, since they truly were phonies from the very start. So, with that being said, honestly, it seems like we're getting closer and closer to the end of the DLC. Since, well, let's be honest here, the Teal mask seems to be wrapping up quite nicely, honestly. And with Ogrepon safe to go anywhere at once now in Kitakami, that seems like we're definitely getting closer and closer. But honestly, with the next area being Ogrepon's Den, it's definitely where we're going to be heading off to next. And honestly, from there, I'm kind of curious on what's going to happen next. Because honestly, Kieran gave off a weird kind of like smirk during the end of the last episode. So I have no clue what Kieran's up to. Because Kieran has been kind of unreadable as of late. Like, he kind of just runs off and does his own thing now all of a sudden. He seemed like he was getting better, and then sometimes kind of like just becomes completely emotionally detached out of nowhere. But it could still be from just things that are going on with Kieran and his sister Carmen. But Kieran still helped us in the end, so definitely is quite confusing. But with that being said, honestly, to the Ogre's Den we go. To the Oni's Mall, also known as the Dreaded Den. And honestly, prepare for whatever comes next. Since, honestly, I have no idea what could be next in our story. But I do think it's getting closer to completing. And then obviously we still got side quest stuff to do. And I'm very much curious about the photographer's quest, since it specifically said we had to have 150 Pokemon. So I'm really curious on what that's going to be. But here we are.
Well, here we are.
And there goes Ogrepon. Almost ran directly in there.
It's a bit lonely out here, but I guess this place must mean a lot to Ogrepon.
Well, bye-bye, Ogrepon. You gotta go back home. Where you belong. Or at least where you want to go. Oh. It looks like it doesn't want to go, actually. Huh. Because it looked like it said basically no in that sentence there. Even though it says pawn a lot. But it did look like it didn't want to actually leave us. Huh.
Hey, you know what? I think Ogrepon might want to go with you, Spooks.
Uh-oh. I don't think Kieran liked the sound of that. He immediately moved after Ogrepon jumped up there. Huh. Because Kieran's been basically saying he wanted to be friends with Ogrepon since the very beginning. Oh, yep. He's definitely reacted. Uh-oh.
Hey, hold up.
What is it, Kieran? Oh, yep, he's not doing good right now.
If it's not gonna stay here, then I want Ogrepon to come with me. Kiki. I know I'm being real selfish, but Spooks, please. Let me battle you. I want to see which one of us should get to keep Ogrepon with them.
It should be Ogrepon's choice, but okay, well, here we go.
Hey, Kiki. I know you really love Ogerpon. I really honestly understand. But you have to think about Ogerpon's feelings too.
That is true. But honestly, it didn't actually really choose, did it? Because I didn't know that it could go with him either. Because it seems like Kieran is on good levels with Ogerpon too. With what happened at the village, because, well, it's able to walk around Kitakami safely now. And it seemed very grateful of that, so... Honestly, it's kind of in between, honestly, the two of us. So if it did have a choice, it probably wouldn't be sure which one.
I went to battle anyways.
Okay, we can battle.
So let me know once you're ready.
Okay, well, I'm more than ready, buddy. I'm definitely more than ready. Thing is, though, what are you going to throw out first? But battle Kieran. Anything else to that? I'm just curious, because sometimes there's different stuff. Battle Kieran to decide which of you is worthy of being Ogerpon's partner. Well, that's a good question. What does Ogerpon have to say? Just being happy. I was a little curious. I know it's not going to talk to us because it doesn't have the capability of fully talking like some Pokemon, but I was curious what it would say.
Sorry, Spooks. Help him get over himself.
Get over himself? Huh. Yeah, guess I'll help him get over himself, I guess. Huh. But here we go, Kieran. I think I'm more than ready. Although I'm not sure how strong your team's going to be this time around.
You ready to battle?
I think so. Well, let's do this, buddy. For maybe the last time? I kind of doubt it with him being from Blueberry Academy. I'm pretty sure he's going to appear again. Even if this might be the final fight with Kieran in the Teal mask. It might not even be. Who even knows? But I do feel like we will fight Kieran again in Blueberry Academy. I would think. Because it wouldn't make sense for them to be from Blueberry Academy and not be in the Blueberry Academy chapter of the story, right?
Well then, let's get started.
Okay, let's get started indeed, buddy. What do you got for us? Okay. Yeah, this definitely seems like a final battle. Okay, here we go.
Whoever wins gets to be Ogerpon's partner. So don't you dare hold back.
Okay, we won't hold back, buddy. But he is definitely upset by his hand motion there. And that deadpan stare he's giving me doesn't make me feel any better. Uh-oh. This ain't good, is it? But starting with Shiftry. Really? Okay. Interesting. Well, it's good that I had Cinder out on the top.
I know you're probably a better trainer for Ogerpon, but I...
You're about to be burnt into a crisp, buddy. I'm sorry there. Oh, yeah, fake out. Well, that's good that you had that, honestly. I'm still faster than you, so no matter what, the next attack's gonna be burning you into a crisp. And, you have Focus Sash, don't you? Do you?
You're not holding back? Thank you. But I won't hold back either.
He does have Focus Sash. Did we get a burn, at least? Still possible. No. No burn. Lost our HP for it. Unfortunate. Ooh, not good. But still fine. Although the Focus Sash caught me off guard there, honestly. Just because the only Pokemon other than that Shiftry that I know that has a Focus Sash on a trainer is Carmen's Morpeko. But here we go with the Gliscor. We know exactly what to do with that, so into Gustav. Since Gustav is more than ready for a ground and flying Pokemon. Since, let's be honest here, Gliscor is definitely both of those, and that's a 4 times weakness that we can go for. So sorry there, Carmen. You definitely are a little bit higher level than us, but I don't think that's going to matter in the end. Here comes Earthquake. Could have been bad. Thankfully it wasn't. But he is dropping our damage a little bit. Thankfully Avalanche did double damage there, plus that Yake Berry was the only thing making it survive. So, could have been worse, definitely. But down goes its berry though, so it won't be able to do that again. It's going to go for Earthquake again though. barely survived. But down goes another Avalanche, down goes Gliscor. And with us doing 4 times damage, I'm surprised that thing was able to actually survive with the fact that Avalanche does more damage if you're the last one to attack. So, very surprised that thing actually survived with the berry. Oh, Poliwrath, that's a strong Pokemon. And we know that, so gonna need to be careful. Thankfully, we do have a Grass-type Pokemon. So, Trent, it's your turn to shine. Gotta love Leavanny. It's one of my favorite Pokemon. Not my favorite Bug-type Pokemon, though. But I really, really like Leavanny for when it comes to Bug-type Pokemon. But honestly, I really like Lurantis more. Just because of the Rose Mantis design. I would use both of them, honestly, if I could, on a team. But with the fact that they're both the same typing, it's kind of hard to do that. But they are both very fun Pokemon, in my opinion. I like Bug-type Pokemon. I'm very happy they buffed them in recent years, because, well, if they didn't have that, well, let's be honest here, they wouldn't be getting used still. So, thankfully, stuff like Leech Life and all that got updated, and where you can actually use them properly. And, well, they actually give them stats now, because they used to not even give them decent stats either. So, I'm very happy that they fixed that with those Pokemon. We got a good chunk of experience from that. Down goes the strongest Pokemon as well. Going straight into Yanmega. Definitely going to say Cinder is safe here. Just because of the fact that we know that Cinder can burn through Yanmega's defenses. And it's a fast Pokemon too on top of that. And Yanmega is very fast. So being able to kind of like go around that is very good for us. Well, let's go straight for the Flamethrower. Burn that thing to a crisp. And down goes Yanmega. Okay, good. There goes one of his stronger Pokemon in my opinion. We still have to worry about that Cramorant though. Oh, Probopass. Okay. Let's see here. Rock Steel. Earthquake would work, right? I'm pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure that works. Because it's not going to have... Well, it could have Sturdy. But it's still going to do something. Was not expecting a Probopass, though. Okay. Well, here we go. Let's see. What exactly are you running on the Probopass? Because you could have a Magnet Pull, which doesn't really matter for us. But you have Sturdy. Okay. Was curious on what you would have out of the two. Not too bad. Eating a berry of some sort. Would you eat exactly? Special attack. Okay, that's fine. You can do that as much as you want. But down goes Gustav, which could be a bad thing with the fact that we know that he has Dipplin. But honestly, with the fact that I know it shouldn't have the I know that Kieran has no way of getting the third evolution of it because I'm pretty sure the evolution is only in the next DLC because I would have seen it before. So they would have shown it in the trailers for this, or I would have seen it by now because when I'm doing this, Teal Mask was already out for a long, long time. I would have seen that Pokemon by now, no matter how much I didn't try and spoil myself on anything, because I went in this basically with knowing nothing about it. I knew about just the Pokemon, and that's it. Nothing about the story, nothing about anything, so I'm very surprised that they ended up adding an evolution in one DLC and added another evolution to the same Pokemon in the next DLC, which is pretty interesting. Because they technically did do that in Sword and Shield, but they only did it with a split evolution. It was going to be Slowpoke into two different versions of different types of Slowbros, basically. So it's definitely interesting. But, trying to think here. Aurasphere is definitely a good idea. Doesn't really matter, though. But, yeah, we'll just do Aurasphere, just to prepare. Lysandra should be perfectly fine here, though. But I am kind of curious if he's still going to be running that Dipplin, though. Because Ice-type would have been really good for that. But down goes that, and yep, definitely Dipplin. Okay.
It's not over yet. I'm tired of losing.
It kind of is. No matter how much your Dipplin does, I don't think it's going to be able to do enough damage on its own. Because it's more of a tanky Pokemon than anything. But it's possible you could do something. I doubt it, but I'm going to definitely go straight into Terastallizing, since there's no reason for me not to. And honestly, I think it's more than enough time to do a Terastallization. But there we go. Get to see the crown on top of our Komodo here, which is pretty cool. I love that little, I love the little Terastallization crowns. Sometimes there's some pretty interesting ones where they don't go on their heads at all, and go on to, like, different spots of the Pokemon. But down goes Dipplin with the clanging scales, and that is over and out. Sorry there, Kieran. You lost.
Figures.
Figures indeed. Sorry, bud. You are the champion of Paldea, so it's not like you really had a chance at the end of the day. But technically you could do this DLC before you do that, but at this point in the story we are. So, sorry, bud.
I knew I couldn't win.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
But I just couldn't give up.
Yeah, you really shouldn't have. So, it's good that you tried. Oh, still mad. Shouldn't be punching things, though.
I'm sorry.
I'm not so sure at this point, just because your outbursts are kind of happening constantly now.
Oh, Kiki.
Oh, what is it, Ogerpon? You still gonna choose?
I think it's time for you to catch Ogerpon Spooks.
Do you want that, Ogerpon? Seems like it might. Okay, well, this seemed easier than I thought it would be. Okay, prove yourself to Ogerpon. Before we do that, let's definitely see what's going on with the others.
I think it's time for you to catch Ogerpon Spooks.
Seems that way.
I'm sorry.
Okay, nothing else. But it said prove myself, so am I battling Ogerpon? Yep, in battle. Okay. Well, good to know that now, because I was about to just talk to it. Okay, good thing they gave me that idea. Oh, it's looking at its mask. That's cool. I've never seen that animation pop up. That's cool. Okay. But before we... Oh, it actually healed us. Okay, then we're more than ready. I'm pretty sure Ogerpon's a grass type. But it has all three of its masks, so it could possibly be any type. Okay. What do we do then? I think it's always going to be a grass type, isn't it? Yeah, I think that's how that works. I think. I could be wrong, though. But if that is the case, it should be fine if we start with Cinder, I think. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I'm not 100%, but I guess we'll find out. It seems Ogerpon wants to test its strength against you. Do you want to battle Ogerpon so that you can catch it? Okay, let's do it. There's no reason to say no, because I don't think it would continue the story if I said no there. But here we go. The dreaded den and a battle against Ogerpon, of all things. But it looks like this ain't gonna be like a normal catch. Okay, here we go. Ooh, going straight into the Hearthflame mask, it looks like. And changing a little bit. Oh, hey, it's a little cloak change. That's cool. Okay, interesting. But yeah, definitely fire grass, I'm pretty sure. Based on the mask, I'm pretty sure it changes its typing. But here we go. Hearthflame, Ogerpon. Oh, it's like a Titan fight, too. Oh, it's Terastallizing. Oh. That would have been nice to know, actually. Cool. Huh. That's an interesting Terastallization.
It Terastallizes its mask, so that this is what Ogerpon really is like.
In body aspects, Hearthflame mask. Wait, I did not get to read that. That went way too fast. Rain weather condition. No. Okay, I don't know what exactly it did. It went way too fast off. But it did give me my Terastallization back. That's good. I was a little worried about that. Oh, not very effective anymore. So it's Pure Fire then, right? because that would be normal damage. Okay. Interesting. Well, if that's the case then, we should just go for the poison damage then, and not worry about the other thing. We did get the poison in, so now we can do Venoshock. That's good. And it should, I would think, keep that throughout the rest of the fight, because I know we can't throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon that's terrestrialized, and we avoided its attack. That's good. Could have been much worse. But it looks like it's definitely weaker in a fight than the Titan versions of Okidogi, Monkey-Dory, and Pheasantipity. And I think those things were above level 80, I'm pretty sure, just because of the fact that we were doing very little damage to it. And Titan Pokemon double their defenses and stuff like that, so they had to be quite high level. And with the fact that we were doing double battles, I think that would confirm that. The grass grew stronger because of the terrain. It's getting a little bit of HP back. But honestly, I think Ogerpon is down for at least the form that it's on right now, no matter what ends up happening here. But there we go. Down goes the Hearthflame Mask. We're still going? Or are we able to do damage to you? I'm not too sure. Okay. Memories of adventuring with you grant Ogerpon strength. Ooh, okay. Well, into the Wellspring Mask it goes. Water, grass, I would say, but honestly now I'm thinking it's pure water and pure fire. And the other one looks like a rock, so it might turn into a full rock type. Well, so far so good. And body aspect, what does it get? I want to read that. Special defense rose. Interesting. And it said brilliantly, so it might have gotten 3 extra special defense from that. So, that could be bad. It doesn't have the poison anymore, good to know. Let's go Sludge Bomb then. Just continuously try and get poison onto it, and go from there. Oh, special move, Ivy Cudgel. What is that going to do? Oh, okay. It takes whatever typing it is, and turns that ability into it, because that definitely would be a Grass-type move normally. Okay. Okay, well, we definitely know we have super effective damage here, so Trent, it's your time to shine, buddy. Good thing we got our Leavanny here. And honestly, definitely going straight to Leaf Blade would be a smart idea. I'm going to say we don't terrestrialize yet. Okay, Ivy Cudgel, it's faster than Leavanny. Good to know. But maybe that's... Wow. Wow, okay, critical. I was about to say. Jeez. That came out of nowhere, but we one-shot Ogerpon out of that form.
Look at you adapting to Ogerpon's type. I knew you could handle this.
Thank you, Carmen. But down goes the next mask. So is it going to be a rock type? That's what I'm curious about. Memories of you working together, retrieve the mask, grants Ogerpon strength. Here comes the cornerstone. I'm pretty sure that would be rock type. I'm not 100%. But I guess we'll find out. Seems that way. Very much seems that way. Still looks like a Tiki mask. What's this one do? Defense rose. Okay. Does it keep all those stats? It is rock type. It's pure rock type. Really? That's cool. So no matter what mask you wear, you can use the Pokemon. That's pretty interesting. I like that. With that being said, it's still probably faster than me, so, I'm pretty sure we're about to get smashed into 1,000,000 pieces. We survived with 1 HP, but with friendship only. But still, I was very sure we were going to get knocked down there. But there goes a little bit of damage into Cornerstone Ogerpon. Not too bad. Leavanny's definitely going down the next hit, though. But interesting, though, about the mask taking their typings completely into friendship again. I don't know how lucky that is, but I'll take it. Sorry there, Ogerpon. Down you go, buddy. But that's how you evolve a Leavanny, is through friendship, so good thing we did that, because that did pretty good. Memories of a partner from long, long ago grant Ogerpon strength, his original friend, down into the final mask, the main one, which actually, it was called the Teal mask, wasn't it? So, what the DLC is called, but that's definitely grass. So this just basically boosts its grass stats, right? I would think, at least. But not too bad. It gains speed, though. That could be a problem, because it seems it gets a very fast Pokemon. But we'll go for X-Scissor and see what happens. It missed. Keep going, Trent. You're doing perfect, buddy. Almost got it with that, too.
Oh, you can't catch it yet. You need to show Ogerpon more of what you can do.
I didn't throw a Pokeball. What are you talking about? Eh? I don't even think I could throw a Pokeball. Yeah, it would show it on the bottom of the screen. So, here you go. Here's another X-Scissor. We got hits. Yep, down goes Leavanny. Leavanny was the MVP here, though. Jeez. Completely, dodging every attack, surviving every attack. Down goes the Misty Terrain. So no more of that. And I think this thing's going to be faster than us no matter what we do. We got to be careful on what we summon here. I'm going to say let's go Lysandra. Dragon and Fighting, I don't think it's going to have anything to completely go against us there. But I think we should be safe with that, and we'll go straight into Clinging Scales. Grassy Terrain, it's just setting up healing, that's fine. I don't mind healing whatsoever. So as long as we do some damage here, we should be more than fine. Yep, down goes Ogerpon. No more mask for you, Ogerpon, so kind of have to give up here, buddy. Let's see. Got our experience.
I think it's everything Ogerpon's got. Now's your chance to catch it.
Oh, and immediately into a Pokeball, so I'm pretty sure this is 100% catch rate. Okay. Well, what do I have to catch it in, honestly? Kind of curious. Honestly, I'd like to throw it into a rarer Pokeball. That would be kind of cool, since, honestly, anything would be kind of cool. But I don't think I have anything like that. I have the Level Ball, but that's not really much. Honestly, throwing it into a Pokeball would be kind of cool. So, let's put it in a normal Pokeball, since catching legendaries and those are pretty fun, normally, so I'll take it. But there we go, we got ourselves Ogerpon, and there's no way of Kieran getting the Pokemon now, unless we trade it to him. But there we go, not too bad. And it's in its Teal Mask form, apparently. So the typing of it doesn't actually matter, so it probably has no typing, normally. Because it's wearing the Teal Mask in that form. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Cool, though. Very cool. But here we go. Ogerpon, the Masked Pokemon. Grass type. The Teal Mask. This mischief-loving Pokemon is full of curiosity. It battles by drawing out the type-based energy contained within its mask. So it could probably have every single type in the game if they want to. Which could be pretty cool. But with that being said, we got ourselves Ogerpon. And we'll set it to the boxes for now. And then we'll take them back later. But honestly, not too bad. Cool. I'll take it. But we got the main legendary of the story. Ogerpon entrusted you with the Cornerstone Mask, Wellspring Mask, and Hearthflame Masks. You can now put the mask in your bag's other item pocket. Cool. So now we have full control over Ogerpon now. Which would be very interesting for what we end up doing in the next DLC, because I might end up using Ogerpon for that. If I can change its typing, because then that will allow me to still use Dipplin. So that'll be interesting. I'll definitely think about it depending on what the typing is, and whatever the level capping is over there. I'll check what level it starts at, and if it is in a good spot, we'll definitely think about it for sure.
Hey, well done, Spooks. That was pretty impressive.
What about you, Kieran? You okay, bud?
Congratulations.
Thanks, Kieran. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
Aw, poor dude's sad.
Why can't I be like you, Spooks?
Just train harder? Oh, he's crying. Uh-oh. Interesting scream. Or cry.
Hug, I hate it when he gets like that.
You need to be more friendly with him. You should go and make sure he's okay.
Don't worry about him. He's the one who said the winner gets to become Ogerpon's partner.
At least go check up on him. You are his sister, after all.
Come on, let's head home.
Okay. Well, let's head back to your house then. Huh. Poor Kieran. Didn't mean to upset him, but there's nothing we really could have done there. But the next day of our journey, what next, honestly? We have Ogerpon now as a Pokemon, so what else could possibly happen?
Hey Spooks, good morning. I've got a message from Carmen. She says she's waiting for you at the Loyalty Plaza, and that you should hurry up and meet her there.
Loyalty Plaza, you say? Okay.
Say why do you two always use me as your messenger boy, huh?
I don't even know you, buddy. I barely know you. You should ask Carmen that answer, or question.
And let's see what Briar has to say, because last time we saw her, she was over at the crystal pools on top of Oni Mountain. So I'm kind of curious what she has to say now. Have you seen the crystals like the ones in the crystal pool back home in Paldea?
We did, but looks like that's all you got to say. Well, Loyalty Plaza is where we're going next, which is over where the Loyal 3 broke out of their grave. But honestly, from there, good question. Kind of curious on what it says about it over there. Meet Carmen at the Loyalty Plaza, that's it. Okay. All that being said, could be a battle, so let's prepare ourselves. She uses Morpeko usually first. So, sadly we don't have anything that double hits. Sadly. But, let's see here. Electric typing... Gustav could be a good idea, but Aura Sphere, the Aura Flip ability that it has, I believe, is fighting type. So it could be a bad idea. So, we'll try it. I don't think this is a good idea to throw Gustav at the front, but I guess we'll find out what happens. But, yeah, definitely over to Loyalty Plaza then, for our next location, to see what's going on there. And then, honestly, after that, side story stuff, we can definitely go and try and find Monkey Dory, Okidoki, and then Vezendipity to catch them, since we'll definitely have to do that in an episode. We also got the story for the 150 Pokemon, for sure, because that lady definitely has something for us. And other than that, I'm not too sure. I'll look into what kind of side quests we can do. I'm not going to look into the entirety of it, obviously, but I'm definitely going to look into the ones we could possibly do. Because I don't want to, see any spoilers for the quest. I just want to know where the location is to start it, and then, honestly, go from there. And then we'll do each and every one over time, until we complete the Teal Mask, and then we'll get ready for the Indigo Disc afterwards. But with that being said, let's go see what Carmen's up to. Over by the ruins of what was the, Loyal 3's, home. In the ground. But here we are. Hey, Carmen.
There you are. You took your time. You really battled great yesterday, Spooks.
But why are we here, of all places?
I guess the mask retrieval squad has completed its mission.
It definitely has.
Though Kiki, well, he shut himself in his room ever since he got home yesterday.
He won't come out? That's worrying. That is pretty worrying. Not sure if that's going to be a good or a bad thing. Well, obviously it's not a good thing. But I don't know what we could possibly do to help him.
Yeah. But you don't need to feel guilty or anything, Spooks. It all started because I said we should keep the whole Ogerpon thing a secret. You wouldn't think it, but Kiki's got a bit of an ego too. He doesn't take losing well.
Well, obviously. We saw that firsthand.
Anyways, how's Ogerpon doing? I'll be honest, I've grown real fond of Ogerpon myself. Guess Kiki's rubbed off on me a bit.
A little, although you're not as friendly as Kiki is at the beginning. But it seems like she's finally starting to be nice, which is good.
Do you think you could let me have a battle with Ogerpon?
Sure. Although, I don't have Ogerpon in my party right now.
I knew you'd say yes. You're not the only, you're not one to turn down a good battle. Let me know when you're ready.
Can I fight her without Ogerpon in my party? Because I'd like to not accidentally gain levels on it if I can. But I guess we'll see what happens.
Hey, you gotta have Ogerpon on your team. Talk to me once you got it, okay?
Okay. Okay, well, we're forced to use Ogerpon here. Hopefully, the level that it's at is going to be fine for the Indigo Disc if I can help it. Because I'm definitely going to check after this episode about that. What kind of, like, level capping is going to be over there for at least the first battle. But, I'm definitely going to say I'm going to try and use Ogerpon for the next thing if I can help it. But first things first is, can I turn this off? No, I can't. Okay. That's unfortunate. Because that's going to give us extra experience, even though I really don't want to gain extra experience right now. Because if we're trying to not level up it, it would be better off if it didn't get it. Okay, what would we swap out then? Let's see. Mightyena, Morpeko. I just realized, Kieran didn't use Cramorant. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, he didn't use one of his Pokemon. That's strange. That's a good question. Mightyena is one, so we know we want fighting. We know we're dealing with Morpeko. We know we're dealing with Sinistcha, so we definitely want Cinder. So, all in all, I'm going to say it's safe to say swap Yago out for now. Because Yago is more damaging itself than something we need constantly. So I'm going to say we go with that. Definitely heal real quick, just in case we are forced to use our little buddy here for Ogerpon. We'll at least have some HP. And then honestly, do we need full grass? I don't think so. So let's definitely prepare a mask as well for Ogerpon to use. Out of the three, honestly, water typing wouldn't be too bad. So let's give the water one to Ogerpon and go from there. Oh, that's cool. You actually see it physically change. That's really cool. I like that. Huh. But there we go. And honestly, I'm kind of curious about one thing. I never checked if there was a special Pokedex entry for the other versions of the mask. So that would be a good thing to check, honestly. So let's see your details. Yeah, it does change. Okay, cool. Let's read them then. So, okay, it is grass, fire, grass, water, and grass, rock. Although showing just pure rock and grass, and well, obviously it was terrestrialized, obviously. But I was thinking it was still going to keep its typing as a just because it was like a legendary fight, basically. Although I'm still not sure if it's a legendary or mythical Pokemon. Also, it actually has a gender. That's very rare for a legendary Pokemon. Huh. So Ogerpon's a girl. Interesting. Huh. I was thinking it wasn't going to have anything. So, that's interesting. Okay, Ogerpon the Mask Pokemon, Grass Rock, Cornerstone Mask. In this form, she draws on the power of stone. Her body is rock solid, protecting her from all manner of attacks. In this form, she draws on the power of fire. It spears her enemies with thorn-covered ivy. And then, obviously, the well-formed mask. In this form, she draws on the power of water. It attacks unrelentingly with kicks and ivy strikes. Okay, cool. Cool little Pokemon. Well, with the fact that it still gets a secondary typing with the other mask, we're perfectly fine to use it in the Indigo Disc, even if we end up using Dipplin. Since Dipplin's going to be I'm not actually sure what the final evolution's type is. But, normally Dipplin's a grass dragon Pokemon, or Applin, as I should say, the first evolution. So, but it does become that dragon flying one with the trying to remember the name of it. Snapdragon. And also, BRB, my camera turned off on me. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, sorry about needing to do that cut there. I don't know why, just some reason after updating my OBS a while ago, just sometimes my camera just decides to turn off. I don't know if it's my cable for it or what's going on, but it never used to do that, so it just keeps doing it, and I can't seem to find the answer to it. I think I'll try updating my OBS, even though I don't know if it's actually the OBS or not, but it's strange. It definitely is. With that being said, let's go see what Carmen has for us, since I think we're more than ready for whatever fight she can put up now. We were able to take on Kieran, and I don't remember Carmen being any stronger than Kieran. She felt stronger at the first fight we did, but honestly, Carmen had some, like, easier to deal with Pokemon than Kieran had, so I feel like we should be fine. But here we go.
I see. You've got Ogerpon on your team. I think its battle style changes depending on its max, though. So it's all set and ready to go, right?
I believe so. So, let's do this. It seems to be maybe the final major battle in the story.
Right. Let's get to our positions then.
Okay, let's do it then. But surprising, Carmen ended up being the final, like, major fight in the story, of all things. Because you would think it would be Kieran, with, you know, Kieran basically seeming like the rival, but technically it's Carmen, surprisingly. But, Mighty Anna, interesting start. We are oblivious, so we don't lose our stats to you.
You made me wake up early for this, you know? You better make it worth my time.
I didn't make you do anything, but, yeah, nice try on that Mighty Anna there. I'm definitely gonna say we go Earthquake here, since, we're actually faster, really. Huh. You would think the Giant Mammoth would be slower than the, Mighty Anna there, but apparently not. Huh. Okay then. Well, I'll definitely just, smash your Mighty Anna into itty-bitty pieces, and, down goes him. Sorry there. Okay, into the Leavanny. This would be good for Cinder, because that's a 4x weakness. Gonna try and keep Ogerpon out of the fights, if we can help it. Because I would really like to use Ogerpon for the Indigo Disc if I can help it. Because, honestly, I want to see it. And be able to use it properly. So, if I can safely do so, that would be good. But down goes Leavanny. So far, so good.
Yeesh. You really hit where it hurts, don't you? I bet you're real popular back home.
We are, but you were being sarcastic there. 100% by the fact that that was in caps. But, nice try. Okay, still getting experience, but not too much. Ninetales. Ooh, Ninetales. That's fine. That's still fine. Ooh, but we have Steel type on that. Let's go Gustav. I feel safer with Gustav. Since, Moai is more for just being there to tank in case we need it. But honestly, so far so good. Definitely doing fine. And it is the Fire-type Ninetales. I wasn't sure if it was the Ice-type or not. But it's good that it's the Fire-typing, because, we're more ready for that one, because that's what I was swapping for. But definitely Earthquake should be fine for Ninetales. Yeah, perfect. It's not a very tanky Pokemon. He can be, depending on what you build onto it, but thankfully that did perfect. And thankfully, we're not gaining too much experience at all on Ogerpon, so we're perfectly fine there. I'm going to say we stay out for Morpeko. I know it has the Focus Sash, but I don't think that really matters. So, I guess we'll just see what happens. It's going Seed Bomb. We survived. That's good. It's very, very good. So now we just figure out what to do from there. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Focus Sash, obviously, and then it's going to Form Change with his Anger Point. It's probably going to knock us out still, but Morpeko shouldn't be able to do much from here. Let's go in Seed Bomb, obviously, knocks us out. Gonna go back to the normal form. But from there, I think this fight is basically won for us, no matter what she does. So yeah, definitely Kieran's the strongest out of the two. Gonna go with a faster Pokemon to secure that knockout, just because I know that we can easily outspeed her Pokemon right now. So go into Sludge Bomb, knock out Morpeko. There goes that. It's pretty much made that fight basically GG and easy, pretty much at that point. But I guess we'll find out what happens. But here we go with the Sinistcha, which good thing we have Carmen, Carmen sending that out into Cinder. So honestly, gonna go pure fire type here, I think, just to secure that. And also with Terastallization, we should be able to completely one-shot Sinistcha, just due to the fact that it's not a very tanky Pokemon, but it can be a very problematic Pokemon with the fact that it can do a lot of damage out of nowhere. With the Shadow Ball, it has a very drop the damage though, unfortunately. So it might end up surviving, but... oh, wow, it really dropped the damage. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Lost a little bit of HP. It's using Scald. That's not good. Especially without being our Terastallization Pokemon. And our hardest counter against that Pokemon on our team. That could be bad. That could be very bad. But it's fine, because we still have Shadow Claw on Trent. So it's not like it's a very big problem. Plus we have Shadow Claw on Lysandre too. And then nothing really on Probopass, but that doesn't really matter. But honestly, very curious on how this is going to go here. But we are a Grass-type Pokemon, so we're forcing it to use Ghost-type moves instead. So I guess we'll find out what happens, but we are faster. That's good. But Shadow Claw into 1. Going into Hex, we don't have anything on us, so that's kind of like the worst possible time to use that. But here's one of those. You should have just did Shadow Ball, but down goes Sinistcha, and down goes Carmen. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty easy fight, and no levels on Ogre Pond, which is exactly what I wanted. Cool. Sorry, Carmen. Down you go.
Oh, sheesh. You're seriously too strong.
Yeah, sorry about that. But down you go. Not too bad at all. But that should be, I think, the main story complete. I don't know what else we could possibly do in the main story of the Teal Mask. Although Briar might still have something, since I feel like she's definitely got something getting us, something she's doing is going to get us ready for obviously the mysteries of Area Zero, because that's the whole point of these DLCs is that. So, kind of curious on what's going to go on with that part. But I guess we'll find out soon. Hopefully.
I'm lost, but I'm also not surprised. You and Ogerpon really do get along, don't you? It's almost making me jealous.
Ogerpon's pretty happy. So, what now?
I actually, sheesh, this is awkward to tell you, but I...
Oh, Rotom phone's going off. What's that about?
Hey there, Spooks. This is Briar. It seems all students' pairs have completed their orienteering as of this morning.
Really? That one kid only did one sign, so how did he finish? Unless he did it by himself.
The caretaker wanted to have some birds, so could you come back to the community center?
Yeah, we could definitely head back.
Message received. Loud and clear. Carmen is with you. Wonderful. That's one less phone call I'll have to make. You kids never cease to amaze me. It seems you become fast friends the moment you spend even the briefest amount of time together.
True.
Well, head on over to the community center. I'll be there with the rest of the students.
Okay. Well, it looks like we're definitely heading back there.
She's right about it being the briefest amount of time. We only just became friends, and now we...
Well, it's not over yet. I'm pretty sure we'll see you very, very soon in the next DLC.
I don't really want to, but I guess I can play nice one last time.
Well, off she goes. Interesting, though. Very interesting pair, Kieran and Carmen. Very, very interesting. Wonder what's going on with Kieran, though. Because he kind of just disappeared on us. But I guess we'll find out very soon. No real reason to teleport, so let's just jump down the Apple Hills like a madman with Miraidon here. And see what goes on after that. Because that was definitely the final fight. I don't think Kieran's going to fight us again. Or at least I don't think so. It wouldn't really make sense. Because that seemed like it was his final fight there. But here we are, back at the community center, and no Kieran. Surprisingly.
Huh, Spooks. Everybody's here. Well, most of us are here anyways.
Huh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Now then, the caretaker has some words for us. Let's all give him our full attention.
Ah, yes, thank you for coming. I've been told that all students' pairs have now finished visiting all the sign malls in Kitakami, which means your self-guided tour is at an end.
Hear that? We did it. We found them all. That was so much fun. It was fun, but the signboards weren't really our adventure, to be honest. We did much more than the signboards.
Why, thank you for saying so, and thanks for taking part. On that note, I've got a little gift for each of you.
A gift? Oh. Okay, I'll take that. That's nice. That's free stat boosters. I'll take those. But, cool. Thanks.
Truth be told, I didn't think you'd wrap up the tour this quickly. You're quite the prodigies.
These characters probably won't ever show up again, so, maybe. But, highly doubt the other three.
Our visitors from Paldea still have heaps of time left to enjoy Kitakami, and all it has to offer. Continue to make yourselves at home, and explore as you please.
Kind of surprised they didn't end up just giving us Nemona, Penny, and Arven as the three, instead of giving us random characters, because we couldn't really grow attached to them at all, and we had no names to give them, so I didn't really, I didn't even give them voices, so I felt like they weren't that important, and they ended up not really being so kind of surprised about that, but it's like discount Arven, Penny, and Nemona, basically, even though they don't have their personalities whatsoever. It's strange. Could have gave us, a proper character for them, but, just, give them some kind of extra design just so we know which one's which. From, other than just, the little one's scared of traveling and he gets sick easy. Other than that, we don't really know about the other two. So, it would have been at least nice to at least get something, because if we run into them again in Blueberry Academy's DLC, we would know them right away, is what I'm trying to say. But, here we go.
However
what?
I'm sorry for suddenly springing this on you, but Carmen and Kieran and I will need to return to Blueberry Academy a little early.
But why? Yeah, why is that?
Again, truly sorry, but there have been some developments concerning the Great Crater. I'm afraid we really must be heading back.
The Great Crater, you say? Really?
I realized I was here as your chaperone, but you kids have all proven to be very capable. I'm sure you'll be fine without me. Thank you so much for looking after them, in my steed.
Don't mention it. You can leave these kids to me.
Okay. So Kieran and Carmen are leaving, so we're not going to see Kieran again after this until the next story. Or even if we do see him, I'm not even sure. I would think we would, because, we're going to the school. So, I'm kind of surprised what's going to happen there.
Now then, Carmen, I believe you had something you wanted to say.
Yes. Unfortunately, my brother's not feeling well, so it's just me here to speak. What are you going to say, Carmen?
Anyways, as you all know, this village is where I was born. And I'll be honest, I didn't want any outsiders coming here at all.
Yikes.
It felt like our home was being turned into a tourist trap for a bunch of ignorant strangers.
Fair. Although, very backwards thinking, but fair.
But then, we spent some time together, and none of you were the way I imagined you'd be at all. You were all really nice once I actually talked to you.
You kind of left that one ordinary kid alone, that's what you called him.
I shouldn't have been so quick to judge people I didn't know anything about. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I had fun. Thank you all so much for visiting our village.
Thanks, Carmen. That's nice of you to say.
Especially you, Spooks.
No problem. Although I think you should, be a little nicer to your brother, too, not just us.
I'm glad you came to visit.
Huh. She looks sad.
I mean, it's not like this is goodbye forever.
True.
Blueberry Academy has tons of strong trainers. You better come visit, too. Soon.
We definitely will. We know for sure now. So, or well, in DLC, like outside stuff, our character doesn't know that at all, but still. Actually, technically, my character does, because, I gotta read out a phone call to you guys, because Clavell actually calls you, like, Jacques does. So, I do need to go over that with you guys when we do start that. So technically we do know we're going to Blueberry Academy. But, technically we shouldn't know that before Kitakami's over, is what I'm trying to say. But, definitely, yeah, I do need to read over that phone call with Clavell, because it popped up without me being able to really record it. Because I could have recorded it, but it would be way too early, so I'll just bring it up later when we do get ready for the Indigo Disc. But with that being said, let's finish off the Teal Mask then, I guess. Or at least the story for the Teal Mask, since we still have much more left to do, obviously.
Oh, I almost forgot. I still need to get packed and everything.
Hopefully you can get Kieran to cheer up.
This is not goodbye, okay? We're definitely gonna see each other again.
Okay. I guess that confirms that we're definitely gonna see more of Kieran and Carmen then, with that dialogue there. But off she goes. Huh. Interesting pair those two are, for sure.
That's Carmen for you. I suppose...
Oh wait, no, that's the caretaker. Thought that was Briar. Oops.
That's Carmen for you, I suppose. You never know quite what to expect from her.
Each moment spent with you kids is just dazzling. For an adult like me, it's almost blinding. Anyways, that about wraps up this school trip. Let's all give our caretakers a great big thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Caretaker. Thank you indeed. But... nothing from Kieran. Interesting. Really? Is that how they're going to end off his story? Just with a big question mark? Oh, nope, here we go. Something.
I need to become...
stronger, I guess? Yeah, he's still upset.
I need to become a lot stronger.
Huh.
Stronger, and stronger, and stronger.
Jeez. He's looking very serious right now. Not sure I like that smirk. Huh. Oh, he's tying up his hair, too.
Just you wait, Spooks.
I thought we made a friend. It looks like, we made a villain. Uh-oh. To be continued. So, Kieran's gonna be basically our Gary now. Interesting. So... huh. Uh-oh. Because that could be bad. That could be very bad. Huh. Uh-oh. Well, there it is. The Teal Mask is officially over. Honestly, Kieran is very much, not on our side anymore. Very, very much sure about that one. the smile, him saying he needs to get stronger. He wants to destroy us. So, that could be bad. Well, let's say goodbye to, his family real quick, and then we'll end off today's episode and prepare for the side quest of the Teal Mask in the next episode. So I'm very much curious what's going to happen next with that kind of stuff. Because we still got to get the legendaries, we still got to do whatever the photographer wants to do, and I think there's a little bit more too. And I kind of am curious about the Ogre ousting, if there's anything more with that. I don't think there is, but I am curious about it. So, honestly, we still have quite a lot still left to do before the Indigo Disc, but I am very much ready for it when we do get to it, because we're on a to be continued now for what's going to happen next. But, well, as soon as we're done with everything here, we're going straight on into it, so, well, the faster we go through everything, well, the closer and closer we get to whatever comes next. But here we go.
With those two gone, the whole house just feels so quiet. I wonder when they'll be back next.
Honestly, curious too. So they're all out of here. Briar, Kieran, and Carmen. So now it's just whatever happens next.
I was cleaning out one of the warehouses when I found these. Not sure what to do with them. Do you think you could take them off my hands?
Maybe. Festival, Jimbei, White, Gray, and Deep Blue. Oh, we got the two they have.
Neither Carmen nor Kieran fit this size anymore. I know the colors match my grandkids' Jinbei, but don't worry, these aren't hand-me-downs. They're practically brand new.
Really? Okay, cool. Anything else from you, or... Oh, yep, there's definitely something.
Kids, they grow up so fast.
And with that being said, our story with Kieran and his family, for now, is completely over, since I'm pretty sure that we're going to be dealing with whatever comes next with Kieran and Carmen in the next DLC. Don't know what Kieran's going to do to us when we see him next, but I am a little worried, I'll be honest. But with that being said, thank you all for watching, have a wonderful rest of your day, keep being spooky, and honestly, the DLC's side quests now begin in the next episode. So, keep being spooky, and peace out.
Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.